Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Do remember, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right here and select all to receive all notifications upon the videos that come out on this channel. Also, my backup channel is Tony Harvin Network if you'd like to do the same. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to the channel. Like and subscribe and leave your comments, whether positive or negative. This here is live conversation number 267. Live conversation number 267. Y'all know my disclaimer. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a preacher. I don't hold any type of office in the church. So please do not lay claims of those titles on me. We're not here to violate any type of community guidelines, any type of copyright infringement in general. Shout out to everybody, in the chat room who's about to come in the chat room and those who catch this on the replay. We're here to talk about, an event that happened back in 2001, September the 11th. I know some people probably wasn't even born at the time or was babies, depending on your age. Or some people was from different areas when that time happened. Some of us was close by. Such as myself. So if you got any type of, remembrance, if you was close in the area and things like that, feel free to display it in the chat room. What's up to Jeremy Dunbar? What's up to Allison Hurd? You know what I mean? So the title of this live conversation is remembering the 9/11 attacks and things like that. It's a safe way to word it. Otherwise, YouTube will probably flag it or take the video down. In general. Jeremy Dunbar. He says, I remember I was in high school and they brought us in the classroom to watch the news. Well, I was in high school also. I would think I was a junior, Lincoln High School, Jersey City, New Jersey, when we got the news, you know what I mean? And, I was young, 16, 15, whatever the case may be. You don't really know what's going on. We didn't watch the news. You know what I mean? Only thing you can hear was, these jets flying over us, which was military aircrafts and whatnot. What's up to AG? What up? What up? What up? Allison Hurd says I was working in the drive-through at First Union Bank. What state was that? What state was that? I was in New Jersey, state of New Jersey. Jersey City, New Jersey at the time. You know what I mean? I remember the day going to school late. You know what I'm saying? As I would, just tired from getting up. What's up, the dream? What up? What up? What up? What up? Patty Brown says, good evening. Good evening to you too. Allison Hurd says the bank closed early and they sent us home. Well, I don't think they sent us home right away. I believe we had to wait till lunchtime or something like that before they let us go. So Lincoln High School was on Crescent Avenue in Jersey City. It was about 8 to 10 blocks from my house, in which I would walk to school or decide to take the bus, the public transportation. So I walked home that day on a strip called Ocean Avenue in Jersey City. So when you get to the certain point in Ocean Avenue, you could actually see it from a distance, of all the smoke and things of that nature. And that smoke didn't clear up for a long time. All right, what's up to BZ? What up, what up, what up? You was in Georgia, Allison Hurd. Jeremy says, you were in the danger zone, so it was definitely different for you. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And sometimes I would cut school to go to New York. You know what I mean? I would go to 34th Street, Times Square to go to the record store, the music store, Rock and Soul, Beach Street, or West 4th. They had a lot of good record spots out there when I was, doing a little music and whatnot. So that's what I would do. Go cut school and go to New York and buy some things. But that day I didn't. You know what I mean? All right, Portia. He says, I was in the 10th grade in health class in Ohio, and we watched on the news. Everybody was crying. Well, it was a tragic event. You know what I mean? From time to time, I view the videos on YouTube and things like that. People, jumping out, you know, in it, jumping out the windows and things like that. Situations like that is like if you think about if you was in that situation, and I'm pretty sure a lot of those people didn't, wasn't involved in holiness and things like that. I didn't know at the time either, you know, but some people, due to the heat, the smoke, the inhalation and things like that, decide, they're gonna end themselves. You know what I mean? They're gonna end their life right there, you know. All right. So let me know. Let me know. All right. AG says we were sent home at 11. Beatrice says, can you please give me a call? It's an emergency. There is a major question I need to ask you to please give me a call. It's an emergency. Well, I don't know your number, but you can email me, Tony Harvin at yahoo.com. You have to email me, contact me that way, or inbox me on Facebook, Tony Fast Hands Harvin. You know, um, you can send your question to the email right now. I'll check it out for sure. Jeremy Dunbar says, imagine all that asbestos that was in the air. Absolutely. Oh yeah, it was terrible out there in New York. It was chaos. Definitely chaos. Prodigal Son says I was 23. Well, I can't say that last part. You know what I mean? I mess around and get booted off of YouTube. Mess around and get flagged for saying something like that. You said, but y'all can read what the guy said, for sure. You know, Kingdom Mind is. He says I was in 8th grade. We were all shocked as kids. Didn't understand how the world was about to change during that timeline. Every class I went to that day, we were all glued to the TV. You know what? I was a bit ignorant at the time because all I was thinking about, man, this stuff knocked out the TV that I wanted to watch. But after the fact, I believe next year, senior year or whatever, I actually wanted to join the Marines. That's what I wanted to do. All right. AG says, I ain't gonna read that neither. Mess around and get flagged or something. Mess around and get flagged for saying something like that. Dream. You says from New York, but was in college in another state. No contact with family. It is and was horrific. Jeremy says those firefighters and cops were definitely brave. Oh yeah, I believe one of the videos that I saw, the first plane hit with some firefighters. I guess they was doing some work in the area in New York City, and they was recording it. And they showed when the first plane hit, the towers and whatnot. So just imagine how many firefighters stuck around and how many just quit right there. You understand? It's like, what would you do? Would you would you quit and walk off the job when you see a situation like that? If you're a firefighter, if you're EMT, what would you do? You know what I mean? All right. Priscilla, you says greetings. Greetings to you too. Sam says, I was still in Liberia. Wonderful. Portia says, excuse me, I was mean and everyone in my class was crying. We wanted to go home, but they wouldn't let us go home. That's a crazy situation. Kingdom says our teachers were crying. We were only kids. So we were so confused. Like this was the end of the world. Why is this happening? It was terrifying. Yes, it could have seemed that way at the time, but one thing about New York City, it was a very, very wicked place for sure. You know what I mean? I mean, New York has some cool spots that I went to, ESPN Zone, Dave and Buster's and whatnot, or what have you. But in general, from seeing New York, being in New York is very, very wicked, All right. Donovan, what up? What up? You said, that's why I said this generation don't know anything. We literally watched 3,000 people die on national television. That's something deep right there. As a 16-year-old at the time, I didn't look at it like that. You know, I was just focused on me. I was selfish back then. You know, I was arrogant back then. You know, I worked at McDonald's and whatnot. You know, kind of close to the area also, and I was just focused on me. But as I got older, you know, you understand a little bit more to what the events transpired. Jeremy Dunbar says, I can't say I would be able to handle that situation. That is extremely difficult. Even just seeing all the deceased people and people screaming. Oh yeah, just imagine, you know, you at work in the office, and some people was doing probably the most wickedest things, you know, and an airplane just hit just like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's sad, crazy. You know, people, you know, jumping out. They feel as though they had no other way of surviving. I was listening to one of them on the phone with a dispatcher. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. The dispatcher told the woman to pray, and the woman just kept going on and on. You know what I mean? Listen, if you know you close to death and whatnot, listen, better safe than sorry. You understand? It's better safe than sorry. You know, and I don't care what situation uh, one should be in at the time. You know, of course, I was young, but now I know. You know, suicide, no. All right. Prodigal son, I don't see you in black screens. I don't know what you mean by that, prodigal son. I don't get it. Dream says lost 3 people that I know of, others unidentified. Wow. Prodigal son says NY and LA are very wicked. Hmm. Can't see you, T. What do you mean? What do you mean you can't see me? What are you talking about? Is my camera off? Let me know. Let me get a camera check over there. Let me get a sound check because you know, Prodigal Son says a black screen or whatever. Patty Brown says you can't see me. Let me know. All right. Love by God said I skipped school that day. There's a black screen. Wow. Let me see. Hold on for a second. My camera is on actually. You know, my camera is actually on. So bear with me. I'm gonna go to YouTube from my phone and check it out because that might be a thing with YouTube blocking me. So my camera is fully on right now. All right. So just bear with me. He said you can skip my camera. Might be a thing with YouTube blocking me. Oh my goodness. So my camera is fully on right now. All right. So just bear with me. He said you can skip my camera. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I don't know what's up with this YouTube thing. It's always something. It's always something with my channel. All the time. It's always something. It's always something with this YouTube, man. They always doing something, man. All the time. All the time. How is it now? Let me know. How is my screen now? Man. Like every time, like majority of the times, when I come on YouTube and whatnot, man, yo, they blocking my video. YouTube is blocking my video, man. You know, they only playing my audios right now, man. So it's not me, you know, that turned the camera off. I believe that's YouTube blocking me, man, for some strange reason. You know, it's sad that, you know, others can talk about this, but the moment I the moment I talk about something like this, man, and we ain't even talking bad about the situation, you know, we just remember the events and whatnot, you know. Man, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. You know, even when I put up the TOG videos, You know, the connection messes up, the audio messes up. You know, every time, every time. You know, but when you got these people putting up all this nonsense, wicked stuff, man, they play it nice and clear, man. They don't have no issues. You know, they don't have no issues at all. But the moment I come on and all this other stuff, man, they start blocking the videos and knocking me off the internet and all this other stuff. You know, all right, we're gonna keep it going, man. This is crazy. What's up to Sister Davis? What up? What up? What up? I hope all is well. You know, he says, I thought you just didn't want to see us. No, you know, a lot of listen, my stuff is set up perfectly. You know, it's just that, you know, with YouTube, man, and all this other stuff, man, they got a way of picking and choosing. You know what I'm saying? All right. What's up to Gladys? What up? What up? What up? Chris says, I've been trying to wake people up to 9/11 for 22 years now, for sure. He says, I am very well. Cool, cool, cool. You says, you coming through, your audio coming through clear. Keep it moving. Be encouraged. Absolutely. That's for sure. You know? All right. Is the video back on? Let me know. Let me know if the video is back on. You know what I mean? Because I expected this to be on video. You know, I might have to log off and come back on with a different topic, man. For sure.